This week I tried alternate day fasting. I'm going to show you how that went and give you a weigh-in, so stay tuned. Hey everybody, welcome back to Ketosis Focus, where it has been a 4-year-long journey experimenting with my health, experimenting with my weight loss, trying to figure out what's working for me, what's not working for me, or what's no longer working for me. So if you want to see me reach my goals, because I would too, make sure to stick around, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you find out when all the videos are getting posted. And also, I'm always asking you to leave me a comment, so make sure you stop by, say hello, and leave me your experience as well. So this week, I tried alternate day fasting for the first time ever on my journey. I'd been doing lots of research. I bought the book, Fast Like a Girl from Dr. Mindy Pelz. I hope I'm saying that name right. And I was trying to learn as much as I can about fasting for a woman my age and my time of life to see what's going to give me the most benefits. And with everything that I have been researching, everyone kept saying, extend your fast, extend your fast. If your body has been used to intermittent fasting for as long as I've been doing it, then it's time to switch things up. So as much as I've been a little nervous and hesitant to jump into an extended fast, I decided to commit this week to alternate day fasting. So what I did was I literally ate one day, Sunday, fasted the entire day of Monday, ate again on Tuesday, fasted Wednesday, ate again on Thursday, fasted Friday. So 3 days this week, I did not intake any food whatsoever. Those days that I didn't intake food, those were 36 hours to maybe 40-hour fasts that I did. So I did 3 36-hour fasts throughout the week, and I checked, and it's not harmful for my body. It's supposed to give me lots of benefits. They're even saying to try a 72-hour fast, or longer fasts are beneficial. So I don't know if I'm going to do the 72, but let me just show you how this week went, and we will talk weigh-in. So check it out. All right, it is 2 o'clock, and we are getting ready for the first meal of the day. I had this leftover pickle juice that I decided to marinate these chicken tenders in. So they've been marinating for a couple of days. Went ahead and diced them up and rolled them in the pork rinds and put them in the air fryer to make these pickle flavored chicken nuggets. I did make the Spanish cauliflower rice today, and Caesar is making the fajitas and grilled onions on this griddle. All right, here is my taco bowl. I've got the Spanish cauliflower rice underneath with some Monterey Jack cheese, I want to say. Some chicken fajita, guacamole, sour cream, Frank's Red Hots. I just finished working out. I passed the 16-hour mark of the fasting. I'm feeling really good. I've got my apple cider vinegar drink with lemon juice, apple cider vinegar, and cinnamon. I'm going to sip on this and start my day. All right, it is 6:30, and I am making my first cup of hot tea today. Right now it's just hot water. Let me go grab a bag of hot tea. So I have all this tea, and I never drink it, so I am going to get some today. What kind is this one? This one is a chamomile. Where is it? Sorry, there it is. Caffeine-free chamomile. That's a good one. I've got some throat coat for some sickness, some smooth move, English breakfast tea, more chamomile tea, green tea back here, and I think here's more green tea, lots of green tea, and then some vanilla chai. All right, that's my tea collection. So I think today I will, let's see. I think I'm gonna do this one, the Organics Chamomile. And I might squeeze a little bit of stevia in there. All right, there's my tea. We are at 25 hours of fasting so far. I'm probably gonna go to bed early just so I can wake up early and ready to start the next day. Good morning, happy Tuesday. We are going on almost 39 hours of fasting. It is 8:15. I'm gonna get on the treadmill, do a light 30-minute walk. I'm gonna see if I can get it to an even 40-minute or 40-hour fast, and then break my fast with a carnivore coffee is the plan, so I can fat fast all the way until I get my first meal of the day. I feel good. I got a little bit of a slight headache, so that's why I'm gonna light walk on this treadmill. But I don't feel bad. I feel good. All right, I did a tablespoon of Kerrygold butter. Kind of looks bigger than that, huh? And then I'm going to do an egg yolk and pour in some hot coffee. And I do have some chocolate stevia. I'll just put a little squirt in there just to kind of give me a little bit of sweetener. Not too much, not too much. Butter and egg yolk. That's all that's in here. And stevia, chocolate stevia. All right, I've been fat fasting ever since my coffee this morning. It is almost noon and I am going in with my first meal of the day since Sunday. And I've got a T-bone steak cooked in Kerrygold butter and 3 eggs. And this is my first meal. All right, we are at Five Guys Burgers and Fries, and today I ordered a burger in a bowl. It's just 2 patties with cheese, bacon, and grilled onions. I think I'm gonna get maybe some mustard and mayonnaise, and then just eat it like that. Good morning, happy Wednesday. It is 8:15. It's another fasting day. Today I am making my hot tea, but I'm not going to put stevia in it this time. I'm going to put a little splash of lemon juice and drink this today and be on water. I think I'm going to do my unflavored electrolyte mix and try to stay off of the sweeteners while I'm fasting today, because a friend told me that even non-calorie sweeteners can spike my insulin. So during my fast, I'm going to try and be only water with no flavorings, no sweetness at all. All right, it is 11:41, and I'm going to make my electrolyte water today. So what I'm trying to do is stay away from the sweeteners, right? I've been doing the sweetened electrolyte powder. I've been doing stevia in tea or anything like that, even during my fasting days. And so I'm gonna try something different today. I might be miserable, but I am gonna have this raw, unflavored in my water today. Sip on that. I had tea with no sweetener in it this morning. And I'm just gonna keep myself busy all today, go to bed early, and then I'm already ready to break my fast tomorrow morning. Sorry that we haven't had much meals to show you this week, but it has been a process with my mental health and where I am on this journey. Man, if I was to print it out, and I probably should, I think when I reach 100 pounds lost, which is gonna be in about 15 more pounds, I wanna do like a print out of my entire journey to see the ups and downs, to see that it's not a linear journey. It's not just from your heaviest weight down to your smallest weight and easy peasy. And it's not in overnight, and it's not in the same time as the other girl on YouTube or another girl on YouTube or somebody else that you know that did keto and lost 100 pounds in 6 months. It's not the same journey for everyone. So I want to like print that out and show you the graph of my day one versus when I lost 100 pounds. So currently I'm about 85 pounds lost total. But you know, it keeps going up and down over the course of this journey. And so just so you know, it's not easy. It's not one way. It's going to be a process. It's going to be a lot of literal ups and downs until you get to where you want to go. All right, I'm kind of avoiding trying to drink the salt water just by itself, but let me taste it. And then if it's not too great, I may just kind of put a squirt of lemon juice to kind of do something to it besides adding sweetness. You know what? It's not bad. I'm always anticipating the worst. It's not bad. So I'm not going to add anything to it. I'm just going to drink water. After I finish this, I'm going to fill it up and drink another one. I'm sipping on water all day long. I had that tea earlier, and that's probably the only tea I'm going to have, unless I do a green tea later, but I don't see me doing that. Oh wait, real quick. So I went to HEB really to get a prescription refill, and they didn't have it ready. So I went down the aisles to go and get a few things. And let me tell you, going to the grocery store when you're on an extended fast is not always the best idea. Like I was going, oh my God, that looks good. Oh, that looks good too. Man, if I was eating today, I'd get some of that and have that for lunch, because I haven't eaten since yesterday's dinner with Ivy. And so, man, it was hard, but it wasn't impossible. And my hunger surpassed, and we're carrying on. So there you go. All right, so today is a lot harder than Monday's fasting day. It's 4:40, and I'm a lot hungrier than I've been. It's like a more intense feeling. On Monday, it was like light pangs of hunger, but then they went away, fleeting. And today, it's definitely like, oh, it feels hungrier. I can't imagine. I don't know how certain people do like 72, 80-hour fasts. Like, oh my God, like 36. I'm very proud of myself. Even if I hit 40, when I did on Monday, I was like, ooh, I can't believe I did 40 hours. I was very, very pleased with myself. So I don't know how those people, if you're one of them, tell me how you do it. Post it in the comments below. Let me know how the heck do you make it that long. So what I'm doing is I made myself coffee, black. And it's the first time ever that I'm having black coffee. No creamer, no sweetener. Wish me luck. But I really think having coffee is going to curb the hunger pains for the rest of the night. I do have an event I'm going to in about an hour and a half, and that'll keep me busy. And then by the time I come home, get ready for bed, it's all good to tomorrow. I'm already trying to like think what to eat without thinking about it too much, because then I'm starting to get hungrier. But I did take some pork out of the freezer and put it in, and probably do that in the air fryer again. All right, let's have some coffee. I love coffee. I love coffee. But then when I have it black and that's my reaction, it makes me think, do I love coffee? Or is it the cream and the sugar or the sweet that I add to it? Food for thought, or not food for thought. Happy Thursday. It is 9:30. I have been fasting for over 39 hours, and I am making my coffee. Today I'm going to do carnivore coffee with no sweetener. So I'm going to do a tablespoon of butter and 1 egg yolk. All right, I've got my butter and my egg yolk. I'm going to add my coffee, and we're going to blend it up. So here is Caesar's new hobby project. We upgraded our aquarium and adopted, from the same family we adopted our dog from, 9 more fish to add to our family. That one back there that's trying to hide from me, that's their original one. And then we moved in all these other fish. So hopefully he's happy about it. But this thing is ginormous.
75 gallons.
75 gallons. What was our first one?
It was
10 gallon?
10.
Yeah, there you go. All right, here is my first official meal for today, my eating day today. We've got the pork chunks that I am obsessed with lately. They were tossed in some yellow mustard, some Dijon mustard, some Worcestershire sauce, some salt, pepper, garlic, onion, paprika, lots of seasonings. And then I've got 3 fried eggs with some Frank's Red Hot on top. I think cooked in butter. I think, because Caesar did it for me. But this is my meal. Isn't it beautiful? All right, it is 3:30 and I'm still within my eating window. I've had a very stressful day today. I'm not even going to lie. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and have a cup of coffee. I'm gonna go ahead and do a decaf. And I'm gonna put my collagen in it this time. My collagen is the chocolate. I'll probably put a little bit of heavy whipping cream. Just because I don't know if I'm gonna eat again. Honestly, I'm not hungry, but the day that I've had, I don't wanna have more caffeine. Oh, the day that I have had, I don't wanna have more caffeine, but I don't want to, I just need something a little comforting. And I think collagen coffee is okay. It's pretty late. But we've got beef fajitas, peppers, guacamole, a little bit of refried beans. Good morning, happy Friday. It is 7:30 in the morning. I have not done a blood pressure reading in a while. I've only been fasting for about 10 hours because we had a very late dinner last night. So let's see where we are with this reading. All right, this morning's reading is 134/86. Slightly high, but not too bad when you consider that I have run out of my medication. I ran out of my blood pressure medication and my statin, my cholesterol. I've changed insurances and I'm trying to get them refilled, but I haven't gotten them refilled. So I've kind of been off of medication until I get them refilled. But that's not bad. All right, today is another fasting day. I think we skipped yesterday on the treadmill. So today we're gonna jump on and do another 30-minute walk. All right, I did finish up one of these with my unflavored electrolyte mix from LMNT, and it is already 3:20. I'm doing pretty good. Let's see where we are with the fasting. All right, we are at 18 and a half hours. Not bad, not bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and drink this unsweetened sparkling water. It's flavored with lime. I'm hoping this is okay. It's not sweetened. I'm trying to stay away from sweeteners today while I'm fasting. Then tomorrow we are gearing up to go to, we're gonna go out of town for spring break. I will not be fasting during that time, or at least not extended fasting. All right, I've been fasting for almost 23 hours. It is 7:41. We are getting everything packed and ready to go for our road trip tomorrow. I just poured myself another one of these. I think this is my third today. I had one with my electrolytes, the unflavored one, and then I had one with unsweetened sparkling water, and now I've got one filled up with 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, 2 of lemon juice, and a little splash of cinnamon. I'm hoping the cinnamon is okay. There is no sweetener in here, so I'm sure it's not gonna be delicious, but we're gonna drink it down and hope to get some benefits from it. All right, so, it was a learning curve this week. I realized that I wasn't supposed to have sweetener or stevia or even my flavored electrolytes during my fasting days, or else it would spike my insulin. And so I didn't realize that. And then I'm like, I'm bummed because I feel like that day was just wasted, because as I was sipping on my apple cider vinegar drink with stevia, I had hot tea with stevia, I had my electrolytes that were flavored. I'm like, those are 3 opportunities throughout that day that probably spiked my insulin. I've never checked my blood with a blood glucose monitor. I'm just don't like needles, and I don't see myself voluntarily sticking myself just to get a blood reading and then doing that often. I even looked into those continuous monitors, and just the thought of something being stuck in my arm for 2 weeks or a month or continuous, I'm nervous about it. So anyway, I don't know if it actually did spike it. I'm just finding out later that it could, and that is a possibility of a wasted day. So day 1 of fasting wasn't too bad. Like you saw, it was pretty easy peasy. I got through it easy. I was like, I think I could do this again. I did it again on Wednesday, and it was harder. It was definitely harder. I felt the pangs, hunger pangs a lot stronger, a little bit of a headache, things like that. Of course, I was staying off of coffee as well that day. And then yesterday was it was an okay day. I was busy most of the day. We're preparing to go away for spring break, so it was a lot of tying up loose ends with work and then trying to get laundry done, and so we can start packing. So it was busier yesterday, so I didn't really think much about food. I did have moments where I was like, oh my God, I'm so hungry. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I'm looking forward to breaking this fast already. So those were those moments. I didn't feel any lighter. I don't know if my body was holding on to anything. I just felt bloated, or I just didn't feel like how I thought I would feel for not eating 3 out of the 7 days, 5 days this week. Anyway, 6 days. 3 days, not eating 3 days this week. All right, so let's talk weigh-in. All right, here are the numbers. Last week I weighed in at 181.6. This week I weighed in at 180.2. So that is a loss of 1.4 pounds. Okay, it's a loss. But honestly, I didn't eat for 3 days this week. I honestly was expecting, ooh man, doing this intense alternate day fasting this week, it's gonna push me into the 170s. I'm gonna lose at least 3 pounds this week. Like, I really thought it was gonna do more. So I'm a little disappointed, because I'm like, wow, for fasting 3 days this week, it didn't do anything different than when I don't fast. That was strange. But it could also mean that my body is just unsure of what I'm doing. And so it's kind of like, hold on. And it's like holding on to everything and just kind of waiting and seeing what is happening. So what sucks is I'm heading out to spring break this week, and I'm not planning on doing any kind of fasting, maybe intermittent fasting. I'm planning on staying on track. I'm not sure about the alcohol. Most likely I might have a glass of wine at a restaurant or a beer at a restaurant. I'm gonna try and keep it under wraps, but we will see how this week goes. I'm not sure if that 3 days of no food, of 36-hour fasts and losing 1.4 pounds is going to be worth it, because I may just gain it back next week. I'm trying to decide what I want to do the last 2 weeks of March. My intention was to continue the alternate day fasting for the last 2 weeks of March, just to see if that does anything different. Maybe my body is now going, oh, okay, you're going to be doing this, fine, let me get rid of some fat. Or maybe I need to try something different. What I was thinking about doing is experimenting, because literally every week is an experiment of me trying to figure out what the heck, man. So I was thinking of experimenting with changing up my fast. So maybe Monday do a 12-hour fast, Tuesday do a 16, Wednesday do a 36-hour fast, and then Thursday go back to like either a 12 or a 16 or an 18 and just kind of vary my fast just to see if that keeps my body guessing and in overdrive, and maybe that will do something on the scale. I don't know. If you guys have any suggestions on what I should experiment with on my last 2 weeks of this month on my journey, please post it in the comments below. I'd love to hear your opinions. You guys are my buddies, my friends. You've been rooting me on this journey for the past few years that I've been documenting it. So I would love to hear your thoughts on what I should do the last 2 weeks of March. I mean, I haven't really technically counted macros. I feel like when I count macros, I eat when I'm not hungry because I'm trying to hit a macro. I'm trying to get 140 grams of protein in. So whether I'm hungry or not, I'm shoving protein or food down my mouth. And I'm like, well, this is not helping my food issues. But at the same time, it's like, well, if I listen to my body and I'm not hungry, I'll literally probably eat 500 to 800 calories in that day without, if I'm not hungry, I'm not eating. And then it's like, well, then what is that doing to my metabolism? I honestly don't know if my metabolism is shot at this point. I don't know. I don't know if I need to take a test. What is that microbiome test that some people are talking about? I don't know. I'm at a loss. I don't know if every year that I'm getting older is just making it more difficult. I don't know if I'm walking most days on that treadmill, 30 minutes a day. I am drinking lots of water. So I'm still trying to figure it out. So that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to leave me a comment giving me your opinion. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.